We return for a very long dungeon. As I said yesterday, the dungeon that's coming up is not so much long in length as it has a lot of content in it. If I sound like I'm depressed, I'm not. I like the dungeon, I just think it's a big anchor, you know, because it's another example of Breath of Fire 2 giving you a brand new character, in this case, this frogman right here, and then immediately taking him away from you. I just got him. I've done grinding. Everyone is almost level 20 except for Tapita and Lynn. And as soon as we go to Fort Nagir, we lose Tapita for the entire dungeon. Like, this is like the third time this has happened in this game. Oops. Sorry, I forgot if you click the frog button, because I have a frog button. You click the frog button while standing out here, you immediately go back to the world map.
Ah, home sweet palace. Welcome, friends and gentle ladies, to Fort Nagir. So, what do you think? Is it not splendid? Fantastic? Palatial? I owe all of you a deep debt of gratitude. Feel free to enjoy the wonders of my home for as long as you like. My royal subjects, never fear, your prince has returned. My people are like family, you see. They will welcome you all with open arms and, My royal subjects, is something the matter? Your beloved prince has returned from his captivity in the wilderness. Is this not cause for much screaming for joy?
Is that the guy? I'm afraid so. It's the heat, I tell you. Cooks their brains a little and they pull this kind of crap.
Oh, no. The full Nelson, it hurts so. Do you know who you are practicing your wrestling moves upon? It is I, your prince. Stop these silly games at once.
Yeah, and I'm the queen mother. Now hold still for a second.
See? They wait on me hand and foot. Mind you, I would rather not be paraded to the castle in this fashion. Stop laughing. Stop laughing this instant. Put me down, s'il vous plaît. I have a reputation to hold. Hello?
That was weird.
My apologies for the, how you say, confusion. May I introduce myself? I am Grenoil Hop de Tapeta, His Royal Highness of Fort Nagir. Enchanté. As you must understand by now, the lowly vermin who gave you my name as his own, he is an imposter.
You know, maybe if they hadn't made that one playable, we could actually believe this might be true. I'm actually a little bit confused as to why they did that. Like, let me just spell this whole section out for you. We get Jean, or Tapita, right? And then he's told, like, oh, I'm the prince, so let's go to my castle and I will reward you. And it's like, cool, neat. But they make him playable, so we can see that he is physically the guy. He has a sprite, he has a name, he has spells, he has interactions. And this is a Super Nintendo game. They would not do all of that if this character was not the guy. And then we come back here, and immediately they drop the bomb that, no, that guy's fake. This is the real one. This blue fucker right here. This is the real one. But we already know that can't be true. And, like, the game doesn't do a great job here of trying to convince you that this maybe, like, this guy here might be the real one. It kind of drops that right away. So I guess maybe that's kind of what they were aiming for. But what they really should have done, at least in my opinion, is made this entire chapter a kind of, but what if we were lied to? You know? Like, we're not really sure about it because they do a really good job of building this guy up as, like, everyone believes him except for us. So it would have been really cool if they had kind of tried to trick the player at the same time and made, like, even though we were clearly going to be helping the one that we met first, maybe, like, leave that lingering doubt in the back of our minds that, like, but what if we're wrong? Wouldn't that be a twist, you know? Because, like, this is an early enough RPG that not a lot of games would have tried something like that by now. So we wouldn't be numb to it. We wouldn't have been like, oh, well, okay, clearly this and this and this. Like, it would have been really cool. So unfortunately, we kind of have to go through this whole rigmarole of, like, as a player, we know this guy's the fake, but as characters, we have to prove this guy's the fake without any investment, like, emotionally in it. So, it is what it is. Again, this section is not bad, and I'm not gonna rag on it the whole time. There are parts that are kind of a drag, but those parts are typically because of this whole, we don't have any emotional stake in this because we already know the truth. We're just sitting here going like, can we just skip to the part where we kick this guy's ass?
Anyway, I cannot explain his actions outside of illness or madness, but nevertheless, he remains quite convinced that he is in fact me. Tragic, is it not? On behalf of the good name of the royal family, it is my duty to apologize to you for his deception. I have arranged for a boat to return you to shore. You will find it outside. In addition, you will find quite a princely compensation for your trials and tribulations on board. Now this tres horrible business is behind us. May I ask you to depart?
No, I just got here.
If you are troubled as to the future of Fort Negier, worry not. A lone troublemaker will not disrupt my kingdom. He shall be dealt with swiftly and fairly. You need not concern yourself.
I'm staying.
If you are troubled as
oh, he's just gonna loop me. I'm being politicianed out of the door. Fine, I'm going.
Merci beaucoup. And please we can come to an understanding. Bon voyage, my friends.
Can I go shopping?
An imposter claiming to be the prince? Lady P-Tape will not be pleased. Is Lady P-Tape even living at the bottom of the lake, perchance? She's our beloved princess.
I wonder how a dimwit like the prince could grow an iron fist like that.
That other one looks a lot like the prince, but he has a different bearing about him. We need a strong prince to guide us, but somehow I wouldn't mind if he were the prince instead.
Ooh, a new fishing rod. Definitely not gonna say no to that. Okay, here we go, now we can shop. Okay, so here's the thing. That's really expensive, but I don't want to sell my silver knife. I also need to buy one crossbow for later. And then everything else I can just upgrade myself. Oh. Well, I'm fucking stupid. Wait, who's... Oh, it's yours. Oh, no, the iron plate is actually worse for me. Okay. All right. So we're kind of broke, but so before I started grinding, I actually put all of my money away. So we actually have a fair bit more in storage in the bank than we currently do on us. And I think that's actually pretty good. Also, I gotta start putting these fucking coins away because they don't stack. Copper sword. Mage's ring. Clothing. Hand armor. Wristband. Glass. Gotta keep that. Gotta keep that. Like, I think these are used to catch treasure chests later, which, if that sounds stupid, you can fish for treasure chests. But I did buy a bunch of stuff last time. Okay, so we need to buy... Oops, sorry. I'm gonna buy 2 stacks of earthworms. So we have 18. 2 conch shells. The other one looks a lot like the prince, but he has a different bearing about him. Oh, okay. So I just wanted to get all the dialogue. They look so much alike. They did not. One was green, one was blue. How can we tell the real prince from the imposter? So that other one was the imposter? Could have fooled me. That's the inn, which is, it has 1 bed. Praise be to the Lord, Eva. Praise him, ye sinners, and be clean. Praise him, ye wicked, and thou shalt be forgiven. That song gives me shivers every time I think of it. The prince has it sing us every hour on the hour. Oh, so the new prince is bringing religion here. He may have found religion, but I dare say he lost all of his talent for music. We produce all of our food here in the castle. Because of this, Fort Negier will never fall to the enemy's siege. It's also said that this place has one of the trump cards should all else fails. We'll get to that. Some thief girl snuck into the castle looking for the legendary sword said to be hidden here. They caught her, though, and put her to work somewhere under heavy watch. She put up quite a fuss. A flute girl, you say? This is the royal dining hall. We'd appreciate it if Sir kept his dirt off the carpet. Rude. Underneath the castle, water flows, la la la. Through the dark, dark sewers, it all goes, la la la. Happy memories I retain of those days when I would play. A bucket below, ride to the world down below. Wow, that song is actually a hint of what you're supposed to do in this section. Get out of my way. According to here's a miracle of modern technology. We've got ice-cold water running through the whole system pumped by our windmill system. Interesting. Prince Tapeta seems to have turned into a born-again believer in the Church of Eva. He even offered to make me the castle preacher, he did. I'd rather tend to the farm than tend to the flock. King chambers are up this way. Cool. Who would have guessed our slacker prince would suddenly take an interest in home remodeling? Just as he came back and said crews working non-stop on improvements and additions to the castle. The old prince would have sooner entered a staring contest against a potato than spent his time poring over blueprints. The king has always been a bit out of touch, but he's gotten worse since the prince returned. Suspicious. This is His Royal Highness's sleeping quarters. Entry is forbidden to unauthorized commoners. I'm going anyway. Oh.
Is something the matter?
I am much too busy to speak with you. Please go away. The prince does not wish to be disturbed. Leave at once. Ah! Interesting. I didn't realize that cutscene was there. I never explored the castle before trying to leave, because when you leave, you get more story. But, I'm gonna take a look around, and I'm kind of glad I'm doing that. All right. But I think we are at the wall of where we can go. Everything else is blocked off to us right now. Oh, here's the other, I just remembered the other problem with this place. This one song loops for the entire castle. It's kind of old.
Damn it. Come on, you stupid rock. Stupid thing. So freaking heavy. One, two,
three. Can I take the money out of that before you sink it?
eat this.
No! My money! And my boat. Lady, I needed that. Oh dear, you weren't supposed to see that. Please hear me out. You see... someone's coming. Ah, fuck, shit, ass. Hey, what was that noise just now? That guy's name is Pepe the Frog. Sounds like whoever was just out here threw something in the water. Probably just garbage. Anyways, where the hell was the real prince all this time? Why didn't he show up sooner? Hey, you're not saying the guy upstairs is a fake, are you? Damn straight I'm saying it. Not like anyone couldn't tell the difference. They're a lot more vague about this in the SNES translation, so I know this kind of spits in the face of what I was saying earlier for what they should have done with this area, but again, you could have rewritten this easily. Tell the truth, I've had my doubts for the longest. The guy who just got locked up was the real Prince Tapeta, no question about it. I'd recognize him buried under 3 feet of rock. So what do you think they'll do with the poor guy? Hope it's something too drastic. Hey, you're not being paid to gossip. Get back to work and guard that imposter. The one upstairs or the one in the dungeon? There's only one fake smartass, and you know it. Back to work. Wow, I knew the man was dense, but he really doesn't suspect a thing. The prince has only got himself to blame. The guy's got a freaking migration instinct. Poor guy. Maybe I'll slip him a cake or something later on. Aren't I wearing armor right now? Look at them all milling about like nothing's wrong. It's obvious to everyone who the real imposter is, but people ought to be trying to depose him, but no! The imposter could order every man, woman, and child in this entire castle executed, and not a soul would stop him. Yeah, I was like, I'm wearing armor right now. Breathe. Okay, Nina shouldn't have sung. If we had Rand, that would make sense. Water! I hate water! Someone help! I can't swim! Love. didn't tell me you couldn't swim. You pushed us.
Egg.
Ah, you're awake. I'm glad to see you're all right. That was what you people called drowning, wasn't it? You had me worried there for a moment. Hey, can I beat the crap out of Froggy Girl now? I apologize about the water, but the situation would have been worse if the guards seen us. You heard it from them yourself. My brother, the true prince, has been imprisoned by an imposter posing as him. You must help me expose the imposter and save my brother from the dungeon. Tell me more. My brother is a bit irresponsible. He's always traveling somewhere or another. But this time, an imposter returned to my brother's place, assuming both his identity and his powers as the prince. And people are not the type to question or argue. None of them are willing to raise their objection. Even my father, the king, has been deceived. You're my only hope of saving my brother and my kingdom. Please, you must help.
No?
Yeah, sure. You have my eternal gratitude. Please, take these. I'm certain they'll be of service to you. These are called the press-on gills. Using these, you can breathe underwater. Of course, they won't protect you from the pressure in deep water, but they should help you around the castle. Topita is being held in the dungeon. With these press-on gills, you should be able to find him. Please hurry. You can reach the docks via the underwater path. If you need to leave for any reason, you can use the boat you'll find there. So, okay, so there is one thing that needs to be addressed that they never talk about in any translation, which is, why in the hell is Topita or Jean, or whatever you want to call him, the only one with a French accent? This is his sister, for fuck's sakes. Nobody else has an accent. It's weird. Not one single person in this castle has an accent except for him. Which tells me one thing, and that is he's faking the accent. Why? I don't know. So I came back here for one reason, and that's, if you haven't noticed, we're down a party member. So I am going to bring Sten, Rand, and Nina for this, just because they are the lowest levels, and Nina's my spellcaster. I really wish, before she threw the fucking rock in the water, she would have given me that money. Do I at least have enough to buy... I might have enough to buy Rand's weapon. Actually, you know what I should do? I should check to see if... Because Sten uses similar weapons to me. Yeah, he can use my silver knife. So at least it's not going to waste. Out of the way. Iron Knuckle is 1,000. No, I'm a little bit short. They're expensive, though. I don't want to sell those. Is there anything I don't need? No, I keep a pretty clean inventory. That's fine, we'll just deal with it for now. We'll come back and pick it up after we get a couple of fights. Alright, so now we can go through here. Also, I don't know how the hell fuck press-on gills would even begin to work, but...
A fresh face around here.
You looking for some table scraps? They say you're not a real chef until you've cooked with a genuine green bottle. It's a rite of passage few ever accomplish. I don't think I want to know. What to make, what to make. I need a challenge for my skill and for the taste buds. Something epic. The kitchen is a chef's battlefield. Careful you don't get shelled or peeled. It smells so good. Maybe I could sneak a bite while nobody's looking. This is cruel and unusual torture, standing guard at a feast we can't even taste. Damn it, I don't get paid nearly enough to put up with this. Well, that looks interesting. I do believe that's our thief. Remember the Batwing girl that we're looking for? I think that's her. This one was caught sneaking around the palace on some five-fingered errand. She's here to work off her sentence. Normally, you can't leave these people alone for 5 seconds without filching food, but not this girl. Nothing tempts her. Not the roaches, not the worms, nothing. She's some kind of freak, I tell you, but I'm not complaining. I have a question. How did you guys lock up flies? They're flies. Those must be some thin-ass bars. A real screwball, this one. Paints like the old master, though. What? You're here to talk to this dimwit? Sorry, kid, but visiting hours are never. Prince's orders. Nobody gets through except over my dead body. Why are you looking at me like that? Well, you did say. Oh, so you want to fight me to the moron, huh? Might fight me to meet the moron, eh? Must be a relative of yours. That's racist? I don't expect much resistance from this guy. Especially if we just keep critting. Yeah. Wow, 1,100 experience off of that. That's pretty good. You guys are tough and stupid. What'd you go and do that for? Well, we committed murder. You did it! With the guard out of the way, we can talk to my brother. Come on, hurry!
Non, the destin. It is all wrong.
Peter.
My dear sister, what might you be doing in this horrible place?
Oh, Monsieur Mike, many apologies. I am afraid that my new chambers are not as luxurious as the ones I wish you to see. I am afraid I'm a bit too busy being miserable with my current predicament to bring much conversation to the table. Is there something you wish to ask? Nice painting.
How is this? The lines are all crooked, but the colors, they are, magnifique. Do you not think so?
Save my brother, Mike. You're my only hope.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I should probably actually move the plot along. I'm here to help.
Sister,
words cannot express the gratitude I am feeling right now.
Wait, I know.
Let me put the finishing touches on my masterpiece. Consider this your reward for all the aid you have given me. Stop doodling and listen to us for a moment. That jerk who stole in your face is walking all over you in your kingdom. How can you take all this sitting down?
It is not that I can, but that I am.
Surely ones are sad. What use is a wandering artiste such as myself for trifling things such as titles? If the world wishes to call me Tapita instead of Prince, c'est la vie. There is still only one moi, and that is all that matters. Big dummy, it isn't just about you, you know. What about me? I've been worried sick about you. You just smile and nod while your kingdom's getting stolen?
No, do not whip for me, my sister.
There are much worthier things in life for that. Yes, being trapped in this awful place is not a fate to my liking. Perhaps it is time to die, how you say, Fulusiku. On the subject, I told you about the royal signet. It is the symbol of the royal family. My father and all his fathers that came before were in possession of that ring. Actually, it was passed on to moi. Of course, the royal signet. That's the key to cleaning this mess. Royal signet is the emblem of the succession. There's only one of its like in the entire world. If we can show it to everyone, they'll have to recognize Tapita as the real prince and dethrone that fraud.
Just be in, my sister. Go show it to them.
You're supposed to have it, remember?
But of course, my head, it must be in the clouds, no?
My dear Monsieur Mike, it appears I must ask for your services yet again. You see, I gave my ring to that charming yet vexing young lady Nymphozovich. It seems I must retrieve it. Will you do this for me? Will you retrieve for me my ring? You did what? You let your ring get stolen by some spell-slinging hussy? No, none, you must understand. Nympho, she is a very good witch, just not very good with people, yes? I gave my ring to her, you see. That woman, she looked so lonely. I thought the gift might cheer her up. You're impossible, Tapita. You can't go handing out royal property to every Tom, Dick, and Sally like that.
Dear Monsieur Mike, let's ask for your services yet again. Say, give my. Oh, I think I'm just in the repeat. Yes, I will go retrieve the ring. So here's the thing. I know where the witch is, but I don't know if the game expects me to go to the obvious place or to go directly to where she is. Because the obvious place would be the witch's tower. But I know she's not there. But does the game cover that or not? That's the question. Or am I supposed to go to the tower to find out she's not there? I'm gonna try going to where I think she is and seeing if that works. Because she's supposed to go to the Wildcat Cafe. Yeah. Nice crit Sten. Put those things in the ground. They are now fucking dead. A pair of hunters came by the other day. We almost had them on the menu, but they were tougher than they look. Get it? Okay, perfect. This is what I needed. You're looking for Nympho? She's probably in the corner getting hammered. The Black Cat Academy is the most prestigious school for young witches in the whole world. That is to say, there weren't any boys there, so these reunions are really starting to pall for me. Just have to find an excuse to skip out on the next reunion. All this mindless chatter about boys, boys, boys is driving me crazy. Oh, this is the same dialogue as last time. Excuse me. Black Cat Academy's annual reunion party is today. Damn, I hope we've got some top-grade meat left over somewhere for him. Ha-ha! Last I heard, Nympho had quite a handsome collection of young men in her tower. I hope for our sake she's gotten bored of it by now. It doesn't do to have people thinking we witches can't get dates. Nympho's sacrificing her lunch to the porcelain god right now. Better not bother her. Oh, that's helpful. Next reunion, let's hook up with the boys from the Newt's Eye Academy for Wizards. I'm tired of having all these blank pages in my address book. Careful around that one over there. She gets real mean when she's drunk. This one? Look at the pretty sparkles! Oh. Alright. I think this is the only time in the entire game you can see this battle background. Alright, now I'm talking to her again. Oh, bleh. Nothing matters. Nothing matters anymore. Who'd love a wreck like this, huh? Huh? Nobody, that's who. I seen that smug little face of yours someplace else? I'm about to laugh at your former captor in her darkest hour, is that it? Come on, go ahead and laugh. I don't care anymore. Don't you want a ring somebody gave me? Oh, that annoying frog. Yeah, here, take it. Wait, I thought I had it right here. Where the hell did it go? Oh, don't tell me I dropped it in the toilet. Ah, screw it. It's just a stupid hunk of lead anyway. I'm not gonna waste any tears on it. You want that ring? Then fetch, Fido, but I'm not gonna follow you down there. And then we went into the toilet. I'm not kidding. We are in the toilet. What a weird game this is. Mike reaches for the ring. Ah, crap, Mike's hand slipped. The ring starts floating away. No! Not in the poo water! Ring? There it is. Mike obtained the royal signet.
guys reek. Are you nuts or something? What the hell's so important about that ring that you'd flush yourselves down the John just to get it back? The royal signet of Fort Nagir? Get out of town. Who the hell in their right or wrong when we give that keys to the freaking kingdom to a witch? You just leave me alone. You know you have to be lying. Who on earth would trust something like that to the royal signet to a worthless thing like me? Poor thing. Oh, it's over. Reunion's over. Not a moment too soon. Those witches are starting to make me a bit nervous. Well, at least I didn't have to climb the tower again. That's nice. I have no way to hunt. There's no point. Oh, by the way, the entire time we're gone, nobody, like, checks on that guard or goes to the cell to make sure the guy's still there. Like, nothing. We just walk back in like nothing happened. Tell me that's not fucking crazy. I'm a little bit confused as to why they put the dungeon music on for exactly one map with no encounters on it, but whatever.
Ah, merci beaucoup. You have recovered the proof of my royal bloodline. Again, words cannot express my gratitude. So many sad and beautiful memories this ring has. This was the only way I could think of to tell her what she meant to me. Ah, it is better to have loved and lost. So much better to have loved and lost.
The serenade can wait. We've got a fraud to dethrone.
Tisk, my dear sister, always so impatient. The little heart might explode if you were always in such a hurry. Let me soothe you with my melodious voice.
Sometimes I don't know why I put up with you. The world could be coming to an end and you'd still find some excuse to goof off. Now, come on, your country's at stake.
My dear sister, you wound me. Do you seek to tear this kingdom in two? Why do you side with that filthy imitation? Surely you are not so naive as to think that he is the genuine article.
Shut up, you cheap carbon copy. You're the imitation here and you know it. My real brother is standing over there, and he's gonna kick your ass so hard you'll be looking for it next year. Damn!
Pite, I am ashamed. Such unladylike conduct does not besit you.
You two can it! Or even we, bozo, we've got the royal signet and you don't. Your ring will prove to everybody that you're the real Prince Tapita. Go on and show it to them.
Ah, oui, behold.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. God, who wrote this translation? How do you explain this, huh? That ring proves that he's the real Tapita and you're just a big phony.
You shatter my heart, dear sister, speaking such horrible things of me. As you see, I happen to have the royal signet right here. I have had enough of these silly games of yours, Pite. This ring is proof that I am indeed who you say I am not, no?
No way, there can't be two royal signets. Yours must be a fake, just like you. Yeah, weird that nobody thought of that.
You wound me again and again and again with your silly foolishness, Pite. But perhaps you will relinquish your delusions once this impostor has been put to death for his treason.
What? Dad? I mean, Father, you can't believe this imposter. Tapita needs your help. Have this fraud sent to the dungeons at once.
Pite, I thought I was hearing things. How's your mother doing? Is she still preparing tonight's banquet? If you could get a word in edgewise, remind her to make some of that fly pudding of hers.
Mom's probably rolling in her grave thanks to you, you senile old toad. This is no time to be thinking about your overgrown belly. Your son's throne is on the line, and all you can say is, fly pudding. Aha! Everyone knows my real brother's fly pudding is the best in the world. There's no way any imposter could copy that.
Ahaha, so you are asking me to prove my royal lineage in a chef's duty. If pudding is what my sister wants, then pudding is what she shall receive. There is not anything I would not make for my little Pite. I am, after all, the greatest chef in the kingdom.
Don't screw this up, Tapita. You know as well as I do that nobody can beat you in the kitchen.
Oui, but of course. And if I lose, there will be no hard feelings, yes?
Surely you jest. Your very existence is an affront to my honor. Should you lose, I will take great pleasure in having you and all your little accomplices executed. Bitch, you can try! Go ask your guard captain how that worked out for him. Guards, take this fraudulent creature and his associates to the kitchen. This way, move it. Welcome to the ring. You got some balls challenging the prince to a duel. He's the best chef in the whole kingdom and damn proud of it. Here's the battle plan, Tapita. You're going to make a green bottle pudding, your secret weapon, remember? The absolute best. Just one taste and the king will have no choice but to recognize you.
But of course.
Ever, the best cuisine requires the best ingredients, and the ordinary palace stock simply will not do. I think I shall start with my cockroach salad with wild onions. Then there will be my famous worm caramel. For dessert, I will prepare the legendary green bottle pudding, which no one can resist. I ask you all to aid me by collecting the vital ingredients, s'il vous plaît. What a charming menu you've chosen. Cockroach worm and the rare green bottle. I am salivating at the merest thought of it. I shall prepare my dishes with those exact same ingredients. After all, how could I resist the opportunity to make all of my dear sister's favorites? My brother won't lose to a fake like you. Next to him, you couldn't even boil water. The noise from your mouth tires me. Yes, when you taste my masterpiece, it will remove all doubt as to who is the real and who is, how you say, a fraud. And once I triumph over this foolish impostor, I will see to it that he and his troublemaking friends will have their entrails adorning the battlements of this castle. As you say, no pressure. Haha. Again, bitch can try. But I don't like your fucking odds. Dan brought an entourage with him. You heard him just now. If my brother doesn't win the chef's duel, he'll have every single one of you killed. I say unto you, in the words of my ancestors, Allez cuisine! If you can obtain a green bottle, my brother's victory is assured. Rumor has it that one such fly escaped through the depths beneath the castle long, long ago. And we're assuming it didn't die? Flies have a 24-hour lifespan. I must have cockroach, worm, and green bottle to prepare this dinner. Those meager little bait worms will not do. They are for the fishes, not for the people. Bring me only the biggest. Hey you, the prince is at work here. Scram. Fine art of cuisine surely cannot be this interesting to the common palate. Isn't there something else you should be doing right now? What is more, but you're in my way. I don't know why you challenge the prince to a chef's duel. The deck is stacked in his favor. Even if your friend has the prince's skill, he doesn't have his high-quality ingredients. That's the prince's trump card. Hey you, the prince is at work here. Scram. Okay. Well, let's move out. Hey, a thing. Okay, I can't do anything with that. We'll have to use that later. Nobody beat the prince in a chef's duel. Nobody, you hear me? Only this guy has a prayer as if he scores one of those green bottles, and those are just an old legend. Right? Like my work? It took much effort to evoke the model's ennui, and I'm not sure if it's quite finished yet. Oh, really? Huh. Oh, anyway. Click. Oh, so thirsty. It was just a little... Saved? Oh, thank goodness. Fiolina, get to tell her where I am. Okay. You there, have you seen my boyfriend? Are you getting worried? His name's Tata, and he's one of the prison guards. He's supposed to be delivering food to the dungeon, but he hasn't come back yet. If you see him, you'll tell me, won't you? You found him. What? We tied him up on the roof and left him there to die? No! Who would do such a thing? I must hurry. There's no telling how long he'll survive without water. Thank you so much for finding him. Here I come, Tata. That's a good girl right there. That's a good woman. Cold-hearted bastard calling himself the prince tried to kill me for bringing food to the real Topita. Wish there was something I could do to help set things right. Topita may be an irresponsible idiot, but I'll take him over that tyrant any day. Anything you need? Fat reward. Stash some extra zenny in the storehouse. Make good use of it. Here, you'll need these keys. Thank you. I never want to imagine what would have happened if you hadn't helped us. Thank you so much. I'll take that. I actually lost points for that, by the way. Like, I know that was like a little bit weird, but like, I wasn't supposed to ask for money. I was just supposed to ask for information, but I don't need information. I've done this before. And money will buy me more things. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz. Help, I don't want to die. You bunch of... That word I'm not saying. Couldn't snag a top prize like me in a million years. It's about time you cashed in. Help. Huh? Who the hell are you? Oh, another wise guy wants a piece of this action, eh? How about I kick your ass too? Motherfucker, you can try. It seems to resist fire. Let's try frost. It's not much better. Maybe wind? I forgot how hardy this fucking thing was. Well, looks like I underestimated you. A little, but it'll take more than that to bring me down. Catch you jerks later. Wow, I am not comfortable with how they chose to translate that. I just came down here to gather some cockroaches for the prince. Didn't know that thing was down here. Was that a green bottle? Ugh. Oh, he is dead. I must be seeing things. Was that a green bottle that just came through here? A long time ago, some food in the castle pantry went feral and escaped down here. Cockroaches, worms, you know. Hope I never run into one of those things. Tasty treats might make a meal out of me instead. Yeah, Buzz, like moths to a candle. Hey, assholes. You blind as well as dumb? I'm over here. Come and get some. Stop calling me that. I don't want to read it. I don't feel comfortable reading them. Those are mimics. All right. Well, I'm mostly afraid of the spider giving me poison, so. And that would be exactly what I was worried about. Wow, he hit all four. What an asshole. Oh. Uh-oh. That's concerning. They can inflict zombie on us. Thankfully, Purify covers both of those, so I'm really glad I brought Rand right now. Okay, good. They all died at one fire blast. I kind of need them to die so I don't get mass poison. What is that down there? It looks like a butt. Okay, you should be super effective against this. Yeah, because you have the silver knife right now, so you do super effective damage against undead. Also, I can't tell if mimics have insane magic defense or if they just have a flat, I don't take damage from magic condition. So I'm just gonna hit them. Mostly because I'm just not sure. This encounter rate, though. I gotta tell you, this encounter rate. Oh yeah, no, like non-silver weapons do not hurt these things. Thank God I kept that. Like, see, this is why you find a weakness weapon, you keep that shit. Oh, hi. That is a giant worm. Well, we haven't used our new toys yet, so let's try out the new spells. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Well, I really didn't do that much. For a death blow, for a critical hit, that did not do that much. Hey, you guys want to wake up at any point? Thank you. It's about fucking time you woke him up. Gotcha, you big bastard. I got some worm meat. Gross. Yeah, looks like old Grandpappy Worm was no match for the, Dick Squad. There's no prize for coming in second last. Send me a postcard from the loser circle. I hate him. He's an ass. Did we get cured? No, we didn't get healed from that, but for some reason... Oh, Sten got knocked out, that's why. Hi, dear. All right, so... Here's, I mentioned this in the last stream, but AP recovering items are a bitch in this game, and here's why. This recovers 20 AP. I need to use 2 of them to get back to max so I can use my dragon spell for the next boss fight, right? Watch my HP. They do damage. To cure your AP, you need to take damage. That is so dumb. I don't know why they programmed those. Monkey! So dear, to bring you up to speed, our new companion, who's a frog, is currently trying to prove that he's the real prince of this kingdom against an imposter. They are in a cooking duel, and I am down here in the sewers gathering ingredients. Before this, to try and prove the frog's actual lineage, I had to jump into a toilet to get a ring from a witch. All of that is things that happened in this game. Currently, I am chasing down a very special fly that keeps calling me the R word that I don't feel comfortable repeating on stream. Because this translation is batshit. Do I need to use a smoke bomb? I'm feeling like I need to use a smoke bomb. Yes, he is a master chef and a painter and a prince. And he's French. Weirdly enough, he's French in a kingdom where no one else is French. Ah, crap. So zombie's a weird status element in this game. When you get hit with zombie, after I believe it's a turn of being zombified, you turn into a full-fledged zombie, die, and start attacking allies. If you end the battle with just the zombie status ailment, it goes away. But if you end the battle after you've been turned into a full-fledged zombie, when the battle ends, you're just dead and need to be revived. Cheers, dear. Yeah, Breath of Fire has some very interesting ideas about how status ailments should work. For instance, poison, because we talked about this already. Poison doesn't actually affect you in battle at all. It doesn't do any damage in battle. It only hurts you while you're walking, which I've never seen a game do. Like, see, these two are poisoned. They will never be hurt in battle with it. It's really weird. If either Sten or Rand hit level 20, I'll probably swap them out for Lyn. I also realistically should go back and heal, but I can take the next two bosses with my current status. For one thing, the next boss is not that hard. It's the boss after that that's a bitch. Getting coins left and right from these. I'm probably gonna have to go to the bank and start dropping them off, since they don't stack. Slimy, creepy, crawly things, evil little clicking noises all around, swarms of flying fiends down every tunnel. I don't give a damn if it's hot cuisine. There's no way in hell you can get me to eat these bugs. And that's from the frog guy. Okay, I really need to remember to use that smoke bomb. Like, not that it's gonna stop the encounters, but at least maybe it'll slow them down. Vitamin. The guts belt. That's good. I'm gonna put that on Rand. Huh, a little goblin guy that tells me where encounters are changed color. I wonder if that's because I used the smoke bomb. Sten and Rand are both level 19 now. We put our butts on the line coming down here to gather wild cockroaches in the prince's orders. And what do we find? They're all the blue kind. They're not good for anything but stomping. We'll have to shove a couple down the prince's throat for wasting our time like this. Buzz, Buzz. Too fast for you, huh? I don't like this. Squee! Oh. Kill it! You quit eating fur off the floor. Ooh, stamina up. That. Aw, thanks, dear. Yeah, actually, weirdly enough, this is the first place where mimics even appear. Yeah, that is exactly why he changes color. Oh god, these things just come back? Yeah. Aw, I was holding up just to see if I could slip past it, but no. Yeah, I'm failing this spirit command every time. Buzz, too fast for you, huh? Cockroach. Or fly. Maybe it succeeds better when you're low on MP. Like, maybe it's just because I have a fair bit of AP. It's just like, you don't need it that bad. I don't know. What is it with you? What have I not used yet? Jerk faces. You guys got bricks in your heads or something? Don't you freaks have something better to do with your spare time, like learn how to think? You can't hide behind the giant cockroach. I'm going to get you. Why is this thing so freaking magic resistant? Like, even Nina's physical attacks do damage. She's almost as strong as Rand against these things. So yeah, they must have like just crazy magic effects. Fucking counter crit. Eat shit, bug. Got some cockroach meat. Oh, that's what I want to put in my pocket. Hi. All right, you fuckers. You've really pissed me off. Ready to die, huh, Pucks? I'm the best of the best. If the prime meet here, we'll see who eats who. Motherfucker, I brought a dragon. Ooh, he got a counter. Good for him. Die, losers. Oh, he just canceled the rest of my turns. I'm gonna just do both. Oh, sorry, Stan. You didn't need that, right? You suck. Really? All right. Since we can get into random encounters on the way out of here. We're going to smoke bomb down. It's not going to make a big difference, but it might make a difference. I am so fucking glad I kept that silver sword. We should definitely have more than enough to pick up Rand's weapon from the shop now, too. So I might run back and use the inn and then buy his new knuckle. Please stop making me waste antidotes. Oh, come on, I'm at the door. Wow. Move. I guess I could always save 50 bucks by going back across the lake and sleeping for free, but like, eh. Is everyone a frog? Yeah, this is the Frog Kingdom. Oh yeah, so when I freed Tapita from his curse of the witch, he was turned into a giant frog, but then he just turned back into a frog. A frogman. All right, where's the kitchen? Oh, that's the balcony. How do I get back to the kitchen again? I mean, I'm assuming it's not this, but there was also a staircase here. I couldn't remember what it did, so. Aha! Nothing. Alright, where's the kitchen at? This fucking castle's confusing. Maybe it's that door over there. Ah, here we go. I found the stuff. Tres bien, such fine ingredients you have gathered. Stand back and shield your eyes before the radiant majesty of my cooking technique. It seems you have finished gathering your ingredients. Very well, as soon as I am finished here, you shall be finished as well. Oh, thank you for finding those ingredients. We would have been lost without your aid. Wait for us in the royal dining hall. Ah la 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 la. Cook the world's best food. Season it with love. Make it taste so good. Hey, you, the prince that worked your scram. Alright, I guess I'll go back upstairs then. The duel will commence momentarily. Please be patient. Let the chef's duel begin. Competitors, you may table your dishes now. Oh, I see. You can't even carry your own food, you fucking cock. You gotta get people to do it for you. Look at a real man here, holding 3 dishes. Look at him. Bam! 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 Did that all on his fucking own. Miserable knave. Scheming to steal my throne and my sister, you disgust me. You could have lived the rest of your pitiful life in peace just as another nameless prisoner, but no. You rise again to shame me, and for this I shall make you suffer. Non, monsieur imposteur. You misunderstand. To be the prince means to be the brother of Pite, and such a sister I would never wish upon my most hated enemy. To be truthful, I feel perhaps a little sorry for you. His Royal Majesty the King and Her Royal Highness, Princess Pite. Those thrones don't look comfortable, they look like they're made of rock. Before the judging begins, the king would like to make an announcement. I wish I see you good luck, good sirs. May the best man win. That gave me a chill. Father's being abnormally coherent. I have a bad feeling about this. The judging will proceed as follows. The king, Princess P-Tape, and I will judge the dishes presented by the competitors by whatever criteria we deem relevant. Shouldn't that be discussed before you fucking say anything? Like, what that criteria might be? The victor must be chosen by majority vote, selected by 2 out of 3 judges. Let the tasting begin. Shall we begin, princess? Please do. The king and princess will conduct their judging from the balcony. Let us start with Prince Tapita's dishes. I believe you will enjoy what I have prepared for you. We will begin with the worm pepperoncini, continue to my stir-fried cockroaches, and finally we shall arrive at the most famed of famous dishes, the fly pudding. Bon appetit! This is exquisite. The texture of the worm combined with just a hint of garlic, everything blends together just perfectly. Oh, you fried this roach in its own oils, I see. It's nice and crispy on the outside, but still moist and sweet on the inside. Excellent, simply excellent. What's this? Oh, this is blue-bottled fly you have here. Wonderful. You've prepared quite a feast for a duel against such a trifling opponent. Sprinkling of maggots in the pudding made the perfect complement to your use of blue bottle. A virtuoso performance. Now, on to your opponent. For this competition, I prepared the worm caramel, my cockroach salad with wild onions, and but of course, the famous fly pudding. Bon appetit, my dear mentor. I hope I have done justice to your art. Oh, I'm afraid you must be mistaken. I don't recall ever teaching someone like you how to cook. Now, let's move on to the judging. Let's start with the worm dish. Oh, this worm meat. Where did you find such a grand thing? It must have come from a giant. The taste is, unfortunately, rather bland. Worm meat like this doesn't cook well with normal methods. It's like shoe leather. Oh, this roach you've used. Oh, this is the splendid vintage. 5 years old, and free range at that. This is splendid, amazing. I can't believe my... I'm afraid I have to deduct points for your use of wild onion. The combination just doesn't work, see? Where I come from, you cook roach with leeks, not onions. This is an amateur mistake. Last but not least, we come to the fly pudding. Oh, pinch me, I must be dreaming. Is something the matter, sir, chef? No, there's nothing. I mean, the dish is nothing special. There's some good fly in there, but it hasn't been used to its full potential. Really a disappointing waste here. There's no question about it. Prince Topita's cooking is superior on all accounts. I give this duel to him. Objection! You may be able to dismiss the first two on minor technical flaws, but I refuse to believe you dismiss the third so easily. There's no way that you, the head chef, could simply ignore the use of the fabled green bottle. I can explain. It is obvious that this competition is nothing more than a sham. The judging has been compromised by this so-called prince. Therefore, I demand that my real brother be recognized as the rightful winner by default. I hereby declare Prince Topita to be the victor of the duel. Which one? The man standing on your left, of course. Don't you recognize your own brother? But if you suspect foul play on his part, surely you'd be satisfied if the other cooks judged as well? Miserable, absolutely disgusting. Miserable, absolutely disgusting. Miserable, absolutely delicious. Disgusting. The entire kitchen staff has been tainted then. Mike, I know I can trust you. Taste my brother's cooking. You can prove who's the best beyond a shadow of a doubt. I don't like the sounds of this. Mike eats one of the dishes. It's not terrible. Mike feels a little queasy. Like, it's another dish. Something heaves in Mike's stomach. Mike manages to ignore it. Mike eats the last dish. He thinks back to collecting the ingredients for Topita. Mike suddenly remembers the dishes were made with worm, roach, and fly meat. Mike throws up. Damn it, Mike! Why the hell did you have to go and do that? You've gone and screwed us all to the wall. If that bastard phony takes over, who knows what the hell he'll do for everyone. Well, if none of you have the guts to do anything about it, maybe it's time I stepped up to the plate. You hear me, you two-bit fake? I'm gonna blow this castle to all the hell and take everybody with it, including you! Oh, no, none. The little adversaries. I have fought too hard for this castle to lose it to the likes of you! None! That foul villain is after my sister! I'm sorry for letting that fraud get to me. He said he'd murder my entire family if I didn't vote against Topita. But that's not important now. Pite's forced the bastard's hand, and everyone's lives are in danger. I can't make up for what I've done. Please, you must protect the prince and princess of our kingdom. It's awful, but I'll take another bite. Nice achievement. Uh-oh. Oh, Big Dick. She went in there. Oh. Oh shit, she's knocked out. So, this is the heart of my castle. Très magnifique. I could feel such tremendous power in this place. Seems the girl was not lying. Stupid girl, she thought she could call my bluff. But here I am, holding all the cards. This must be the castle's self-destruct mechanism. What a wonderful toy! I've worked hard to steal this kingdom. I'm not about to let one little girl and her army of misfits ruin my plans. Looks like it's time I introduce myself properly to you all. You may call me Quadra. I have to give you some credit. If you hadn't interfered, this girl would never have shown me where to find this device. Let me reward you. As the prince, I would have made your execution slow and painful, but here I can make it quick. Sir, we've been over this. Like, I wish a motherfucker would. You don't stand a chance. I've been punching vermin out all day long. What chance do you have? You learn Fire Blast. I'll finish you. Will you, though? Will you really? Because I'd like to see that. Boys, wouldn't we like to see that? We'd like to see that. Wow. Your attacks do not hurt. Come on. I'm not a fan of when they do that, where they just get a dialogue box and then it just fucking takes away my turns. Like, I should point out, like, the cockroach, the fly, and the worm all put up a bigger fight than this guy. Hell, the fly actually managed to KO the monkey, which is a statement. He was also harsher with his language than you've been, too. Got him. No, no, not now. Oh, God. He told me I couldn't lose. He gave me the strength to work his will upon the world. Damn you all. If I'm going to die, I'll drag you all down to hell with me. The self-destruct is activated. Die, all of you. Drown in hellfire. None. There is no reason for alarm. Tapita, you want to fucking explain? This castle has no such thing as a self-destruct mechanism. Oh shit, a sword. Dibs. Our castle's greatest treasure is hidden in this place. The story of the self-destruct mechanism was invented to deceive thieves and invaders. Unfortunately, my dear sister was never privy to the truth, and she was fooled by the story like everybody else. Hard to believe it, is it not? Tip, are you alright, my sister? Tapita, are we dead? I tried to activate the self-destruct mechanism, but... what happened to the fake? He is gone, my sister. Vanquished, as you see, by my truest friends. And never you mind about that horrible explosive device. I shall tell you about it some other time. For now, you are safe, and that is all that matters, no? Let me sing you a remarkable courage.
Pete, the heroine of the day. Pete, the flowers swoon as you pass by.
Topita, you know why I always yell at you? It's because you're irresponsible. Always gallivanting around the world, shirking your duties to your kingdom and your family. At least that's what I thought until today. You see the world in ways most people can only dream of, Topita. You're a credit to your country and to your sister. You just find the way you are, Topita. Free as a bird, happy as a clam, and singing like the wind through the trees. I've always tried to be responsible enough for the both of us. I always try too hard, though, and look at me, always yelling at people and making a nuisance of myself. But my brother is back now, and I know he's a brother I can be proud of. I feel like a big weight's come off my shoulders. Let's go back and see Dad. I mean, the king. Okay, but first, gives the sort of mighty pull. Drew the soul blade from the stone. Dibs, 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 dibs.
Mike, this kingdom.
You're looking the wrong way, Father.
Oh, of course. My apologies. My eyes aren't what they used to be. In any case, Mike, this kingdom owes you a debt of gratitude.
You're talking to Topita now, honestly. Mike, I apologize and thank you on behalf of my father. In appreciation for all you've done for us, feel free to take anything you might need from our castle. You've earned it. Now it's your turn, Topita.
I have something very important to say, my friends, so please listen. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Mike. My kingdom is safe, my sister is happy for the first time in years, and I myself am deeply grateful for all you've done. In recognition of your deeds, I shall bestow upon you myself. I shall accompany you on your travels. Please hold your applause.
Hey, wait just one damn minute. Topita, you can't go running off again. Honestly, it's times like this. I know I promised, didn't I? Right, go on ahead, do what you want. I can stop you anyway.
And that, my sister, is why I am always so proud of you. So petite and yet so grand. My kingdom is in safe hands as long as you are here to guide my people.
You're always such a sweet talker. You know as well as I do, you're just dumping all your responsibilities onto somebody else like always.
Non, petite. You did promise. Your big brother, he is one to be proud of, non? In his travels, he will become even more worthy of his kingdom. Shall we be going, Monsieur Mike? The world awaits us.
Hey, we can actually use the fucker this time. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna grab... we'll bring Topita, Rand, and Nina for right now. And I believe the Soul Blade can be used by him. Yes, which will definitely help his wisdom and that. That's my brother for you. He'll never change. Sometimes I think I'd be worried if he did. That foul imposter had the gall to cast some sort of senility curse on me. The ruffian! If I hadn't been for that, oh, his plan would have fallen instantly. I still have a mind like a steel trap, right? The sun? Sure, a senility curse. Right. I very much believe that. So there is something we need to pick up, or rather someone we need to pick up before we leave. But I need to get some equipment for Mr. Topita over here. We go back through the kitchens. All the way through the kitchens. We go through here. Because there's a treasury. Breath armor. The iron shield. And the royal... Oh, I just bought a bunch of equipment for him and I didn't even need to, did I? So I'll bet you all this stuff is just better. It is. Oh, whatever. I'm taking that iron shield then. That's fine. I can always sell that stuff. So, we need this. Somebody save me! Bugs, they're everywhere. I can't take it anymore. We caught this sneak thief snooping around the lower floors. We put her to work in the cockroach farm, but she's not cooperating. All she does is gripe and moan about the bugs. Doesn't she know they're good eating? We got no use for a farmer who won't farm. Mind taking her off our hands? Yes. Thanks. All that noise was about to drive me nuts. Here, she's all yours. Bugs everywhere. I hate these things. What? You some kind of bounty hunter? Fine, you got me. Anywhere's better than this hellhole. Mike finally caught the real thief. Take her back to Trout and clear Bosch's name. Keep both eyes on that one. She's not the type to stab you in the back, but she'll hog tie you with your pants while you're not looking. We can finally free Bosch. Yep, that was her. She tried to break in here to steal the legendary weapon and got caught. Didn't work out so well for her. And the best part is, I don't have to go all the way across the world to do this, because while grinding for levels before this, Tapeta learned a warp spell to let me warp all the way back to towns I've been before. Also, the new world map music is here, which is nice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is an optional achievement coming up that I need to make sure I do. Yes. So I need to make sure that... I really hope I can actually get a bit of chance to train with Bosch. Because I'm gonna need it. Alright, we're going to New Haven. God, that's convenient. That was so much distance we just covered. Huh? Looking for a bat burglar girl with wings? Well, there was that lady from the academy, but her? Thief? I think she'll steal your heart. No, not that. My honey, she told me like that. What did I do to deserve this? Oof. Well, if it isn't the perp's little friend, how's the little mystery doing these days? What, you found the real thief? This I gotta see. Come on in. So you're saying this pretty little thing is the one who stole my treasure? You're despicable. Don't play dumb trout. We don't know there's only one real thief here, and I'm looking at him right now. Shut your trap, you thieving bitch. The boss's word is law here. You want proof? Just look in the mansion's basement. Trout's made his fortune off of an army of thieves he keeps on his payroll. Everything he owns is stolen property. That's dreadful slander. My mountains of wealth are all perfectly legitimate, and moreover, so is everything you'll find in my basement. Go on down there and have a look. I dare you to find a single thing out of line. Well, this seems in order. So, who do you believe now, me or the girl? You know better than to trust lowlives like these. They'll say anything to trick the naive fools such as yourselves. Your service to me is much appreciated, but if you have no further business here, I would appreciate it if you left. Now. We'll take good care of the little thief. And you, your buddy Bosch, may be in the clear now, but if he steps one toe out of line again, we'll be all over him. What's happened? Bosch, they didn't catch him, did they? What? You found the real thief? Oh, thank heavens. Is Bosch all right? Does he know about this yet? Please, I must speak with Bosch. He deserves an apology for all I put him through. Yeah, about that. That's gonna take a little bit, because I need to do some fucking level grinding with him. Actually, before we do anything, you know what I need? I need my money. Because I gotta go shopping for some armor for Bosch. The armory, what can I do for you? Oh, you really don't have an update yet? Huh. Yay! Oh my god, he's level 7. Actually, no, you know what? We'll get those last 2 levels. Alright, what do we have for him so he can actually fight? The crossbow, and the buckler, and fuck all else. Okay, let's do some warping and do some grinding. Because the next special achievement that's missable is to do the next area with just Bosch. And at level 7, I don't think that's doable. You can do it with Ryu and Bosch. Typically, that's the way to do it. But with just Bosch by himself, I don't think that's going to be doable. So I'm gonna get some equipment here and then do a quick bit of grinding. Where's all the shit I just bought that I no longer need? Okay, I don't need the short bow. Don't need the short rapier. I don't need the iron armor. I don't need the wristband. I don't need the night helm. Okay. No helmets, but we'll take it. It's still armor, and that's a big deal. All right, let's find some grinding music. I gotta turn the thing off here. There we go. Let's do FF5. It's almost doubled in level already. Oh, yeah. God, I can camp here for free. It makes legit the best grinding spot. Gonna go one more level. Once he gets to level 16, I'm gonna go in. I think that'll be good enough to handle the next area by himself. Besides, there's a armor shop in my town that I'm building that should have a bit better equipment for him. So we can use that to give him a bit of a power spike. Yep. Level 16 should be more than enough to do this. So we're going to do 2 quick warps, one to my town and then one to New Haven to complete the plot. Also, I've always been really partial to the town name that the town that you're building gets, Township. It's just really cute. I really like it. Aw, love you, dear. I don't believe Beretta has new equipment yet, but I do believe that you should have something that I can use. A fire bow is considerably better than what I have. Unfortunately, I can't wear either of these, which is kind of a bummer. But still, the fire bow should do enough damage to output what I need. Also, I need to actually go down here real quick. Oops. Wrong button. I need to go down here and at least see this room for something later. There we go. As long as I've been in that room, I can trigger something much later. Alright, warp across the bay. Let's go see Kilgore. There he is. Ah, you've come just as expected. My selfish actions have caused no end of grief for you, Bosch. Please let me offer my apologies. You have my deepest apologies, Bosch. It's my fault you were nearly arrested. I should never have involved you in my personal affairs. Oh, hell yeah. Eat as much as you like. After that last thing we had to eat, this looks like a fucking smorgasbord. Again, I must offer you my apologies. You were accused and almost imprisoned because of me. Don't sweat it, Pops. I just need to lay off the jerky treats. Boy, have I gotten slow these days. Anyway, it's all water under the dam, right? Well, yes. Pops, is there something you're not telling me? I don't really want to have to ask you this, but I need you to sneak into Trut's mansion again. Are you fucking serious? We just got... I know I shouldn't be asking you to do this, but there's something foul about that man. He's a ruthless man whose greed knows no bounds. If left unchecked, he could prove to be the ruin of us all. No problem, Pops. Are you fucking kidding? Do you know what I went through to get you off the hook? That jerk Trout gives me the creeps too. Besides, I owe him 2 or 3 for getting me run out of town. But you did it! Like, granted, you didn't steal, but you were still trespassing, so they still had good reason to think it was you. Then you'll do it? Does a Bilbo have horns? Besides, when have I ever backed down from a bad idea? Well, this is it. If I get caught snooping around Trout's mansion again, I'm as good as dead. It's all for a good cause, though, right? Just let me handle this. I'm not gonna dump my problems on you guys again. No, Mike, I'm not letting you get involved in this. I almost got thrown in jail because of that creep Trout, and I'm gonna find out why. I'm going to his mansion to dig up the truth, and you can't stop me. I want to go with him, but I need the achievement. Good luck. Thanks for the support, Mike. I'll pull off Trout's mask and reveal him for the rotten old fish he is. You just watch. Well, let's see how well this goes. Okay. We've committed murder. Let's get moving. So, where do we start looking? Yeah, the levels in the fire crossbow were really the way to go. Damn, $100 a guard? Gotta be something around here. Let's keep looking. Oh my god, this encounter rate. Yeah, I know, you're gonna say that every time I get into a random encounter, and I don't have any way around it. Wait, what? Where's the goblin sleeping? There's clearly random encounters here. Uh-oh, we got company. Doesn't that look suspicious? Let's check it out. Damn it! Out of my way. Oh my god. Just push him down the stairs. Trout, you bastard! Let me out of this damn hellhole. Think you can milk me like a cow and then lock me up down here when I'm no more use to you? You're only rich because of the so-called scum like me who were stupid enough to steal for you. If I get out of here, I'm gonna wring your neck until it looks like a pretzel. You hear me? Help me, there's been some sort of mistake. I'm not a thief, I'm just a humble peddler selling bun whales. I came here to sell some in town, but that man imprisoned me here and stole my wares. I had no idea my buns were in such demand around these parts. Can I talk to the old man? Can you move? I want to talk to the old man. All right. You see now? I told you Trout was dirty. It's the Phantom Thief's code of honor. Wow, they're really just dropping that name, aren't we? The Phantom Thief. We're just fucking doing it, huh? We're just going there. Only steal from bastards who deserve to be stolen from. Uh-oh. Hey, Trout, let me out of here so I can throttle you. Please, let me out. You've already taken everything I have. Well, well, who do we have here? Why, if it isn't the portly pillager himself. Pray tell, what might you be doing in my humble abode at this hour? You're not looking for a job, are you? I hear the pickings are slim for ex-convicts. Maybe you'd like to put your pilfering skills to use in my employ. Shut up, I know the truth about your little empire. The game's over for you, Trout, and not all the money in the world's gonna let you continue. Is that so? Well, perhaps the young lady will prove more receptive. Won't you join me in my quest to capture all the world's treasures, Patricia? It's Patty, damn it. Your insolence amuses me, but only so far. Fine then, I clearly can't convince you of the fatal error of your ways. If you won't cooperate, then I have no use for any of you. And when I have no use for something, I dispose of it. Really? Well, this fight just became a lot longer. I got anything else? Nope. All right. He stole my money. Okay, so he steals Zenny equal to how much damage he does. That's an interesting cut. Really good thing I put Protect on. That doesn't stack, idiot. That's just a waste of a turn. I think Bosch has got this. Like, I think this is gonna be a pretty solid fight. Yep, thief versus thief. Infiltrate the Trout Mansion with Bo by himself. And I got $1,000 for that fight. No, I was going to be the richest man in the world. All the world's treasure, its wealth and glory, was all going to belong to me. Well, you guys sure pulled my fat out of the fire. I guess thanks are in order. You guys would never make Phantom Thief in 1,000 years, but you sure beat up monsters real good. Anyway, you guys can have this. I was gonna give it back to the guy who it was stolen from in the first place, but I think he'd appreciate it if you gave it to him yourself. Oh, the Whisper Hood. This is what Kilgore wanted. Thanks for something. I don't know if we just got thanked or insulted, but damn, she was cute. I like how that dialogue was written as if I brought Ryu along with me. Makes you think of the old saying, people are possessed by wealth. So I saved the girl and beat the crap out of Trout. Man, I'm awesome. That was the kind of grudge match you only see in those cheesy stage show fights. Oh, this was for real. This is where I need to raise my hand and go, I was actually in one of those cheesy stage show fights. That's where I met Lynn and Rand. The demon fed on the greed in Trout's heart until it consumed him entirely. His fate is a warning we should all bear in mind. Hey, before I forget, ta-da, one Whisper Hood, just as advertised. Better late than never, right? Quite the troublesome relic, isn't it? But since you worked so hard to get it back, it's only fair that you should keep it as your reward. It's the least I can do. I've heard of terrible crimes committed in the name of money, but men changing into demons, it's the stuff of fairy tales. I thought Trout's downfall would put my mind at ease, but I have a feeling we haven't seen the end of this. No! Considering that's demon number 4 that I've found. Make sure I've taken a turn for the crazy lately, I'll give you that. You've been around more than I have lately, right, Mike? What do you think? Am I going nuts or something really nasty brewing? No, something bad is going on. You feel it too, huh? Something big and bad is about to happen in the world. I can feel it. Yeah, because again, demon number 4. First there was Argus. Then there was Joker. Then there was Quadra, I think his name was. And finally, Trout. Like, these demons just keep popping up. This is a problem. Pure malice, given flesh and form, their very presence is an omen of evil. God, I don't like that thing looking at me. Childhood memories stir. The demons scream, that of nightmares. The fated child. Hey, that town looks familiar. Why, I believe that's the town we started in at the very beginning of the game. When we were just a wee little laddie. And our father and sister disappeared. Oh no, the birds! Oh. Oh, that's bad. Something writhes in the darkness. Ripples of change begin to spread, and before long, they will engulf the world. Mike, Bosch, you have to come with me to the guild right now. It's urgent. Whatever happened to welcome back? Even a glad to see you're not arrested would be nice. Oh yeah, that's right, I have a job. Feels like it's been a really long time since I've had to think about that. I could just barely believe it myself. I've never seen a creature like that before, Chief. That was a full-fledged demon we saw in there. Oh God, number 5. He's far beyond anyone's skill to defeat. It's not that we're cowards or anything, boss, but died valiantly in a hopeless battle still means dead. This is no longer a task for us Rangers. All our strength and courage combined wouldn't even scratch that creature's carapace. Hey, what's going down, Powell? This doesn't sound like the usual occupational difficulties. Oh, Bosch, Mike, I didn't hear you come in. Anyway, we've just received a request to take down a monster, but this one is different. It's tougher than anything the guild has ever faced. We were investigating an incident near the town of Gate. The entire forest around the town withered overnight, and a monster was suspected to be at work. Gate? Did I hear that right? Mike, that's the place where you and I met for the first time. The investigation led us right into the claws of a monster we just mentioned. Chief, I know we Rangers aren't supposed to quit on the job when the going gets tough, but I value my life way too much. There's not a Ranger here who could take that hellspawn freak, and I won't risk my life for a hopeless cause. Like I said, this isn't a job for Rangers. We can't hope to win against that thing. Hold the carrier pigeon. Why are you people saying give up all of a sudden? The Chief can explain it better than we can. But unless you've got a death wish, you're better off leaving this one alone. What's going on, Pops? You can tell me. You've already heard most of the details. Bud, John, Powell, and Wally went to investigate the disturbance near Gate and encountered a powerful monster. Given the choice between certain death and retreat, they escaped to tell the tale. I'm inclined to agree with them, actually. We don't have the strength to deal with a threat of this magnitude. All we can do is cross our fingers and hope someone takes care of that monster before the situation gets out of hand. Never fear, Pops, you got 2 A-class heroes right here. I pray the Dragon God will watch over you both. Don't do anything reckless. John and Wally are top-class veterans, and even they saw only madness in fighting that beast. A great big beast with 3 eyes, big hook claws, and armored plating, right? How did you... Mike, doesn't any of this sound familiar? This demon's gotta be the one that attacked us in that cave all those years ago. You know about this monster? Blast it all, why didn't you say so sooner? Facts check out, so it seems you have faced this monster before. Almost killed us too. I still don't know how we made it. I dodged an attack once! And there's more, if there's more where he came from. What? Chief? I've heard this story before. You know about the bad blood between Kilgore and Trout? Turns out Trout had been possessed by some kind of a demon who fed off Trout's money-grubbing ways somehow. Unbelievable. And I'll give you one guess who kicked Trout's ass. Here's a hint. Us. No. Bosch, you can take credit. You actually soloed that guy. Really? Wow, you're incredible, Bosch. I don't think I've ever been surprised this much in one day before. Since when did you two become so accomplished? Really, you're amazing, Bosch. You're my hero. Sylvia, I never... Oh, gosh, I think I got a fan now. You're the best ranger there ever was, Bosch. Believe it. Aww. Sylvia, the smooching can wait until later. Do you hear me, young lady? Sorry, Pops. I mean, boss, sir. The impertinence of youth. In any case, through some curious twist of fate, it appears you two are the only ones capable of handling this job. Again, your mission is to journey to the town of Gate and investigate the disturbance. Hear that, partner? The dynamic duo is back in action. Don't be reckless out there, you two. Whatever monsters you fought before now haven't even been practiced compared to this one. This is the genuine article, and you won't fall easily. John and Wally are two of the most experienced rangers around, and even they turned down this mission. Be careful. Perhaps I can make a suggestion. Have you heard of the race of grassmen? It is said that the grassmen can commune with plants. They can enter the soul of even the merest leaf and converse with it as easily as you and I can speak. If we could find one, we might be able to enlist his aid in divining how this demon is troubling the forest. Keep up the good work, Bosch. We're all rooting for you. We need rangers more than we need dead heroes. Keep both eyes open and come back in one place.
Ahaha, Monsieur Bosch. Do I see a little dab of Ladies Rouge upon your noble brow? What shame thinking you could hide your exploits from moi. Haha.
I'll give you two all the support I can muster. That's right, I'll cheer from you both while I'm safe at home with everybody else. Haha. Oh, why must you look at me that way? Fine, I'll come too. Time to move out, partner. We got ourselves a plant person to find. You're a champion among rangers. Give him hell up there. I know I can't make you reconsider, but this is a job not even the highest-ranking veterans are willing to risk their lives on. All I can say is that I trust you two. Don't let me down. You got guts taking a job where there's a demon involved, kid. Didn't the chief say something about a grassman? Wasn't there one on display at the circus or something? That is a very good hint. Unfortunately, the circus has moved states, and it is on an island somewhere now. It's good to hear that they finally dropped those charges against Bosch. He really didn't do it, right? No, he didn't fucking do it. God damn you people. A new town's been founded a ways south of here. Have you been there yet? Yes, I have. It's mine. This place got an upgrade for equipment after a certain story beat. I guess not. So, to find the grassmen, we need to find the circus. To find the circus, we need a way to go over water that's better than a big-ass frog. Sorry, big-ass frog. So, we need some transportation. And I can think of one place we can possibly find that. But first, we need to switch up the party a little bit. This isn't a really defensive party, so what do we want to use as our formation? We can rock normal, but I'm gonna switch to Peta and Bosch, and then Bosch and Lynn, and Lynn and Peta. There we go. Bosch got a crossbow, he can stay at the back. But procuring transport and finding the grassman will be next time, because I have a very long stream in about 2 hours, so I want to take it easy until then. So, give me 1 sec while I see if anyone's on right now. Yeah, I see Sparky on right now, so we'll go raid him. He is learning how to play the Fire Emblem card game, it appears. So let's go give him some support and some love, and I will see you guys in about 2 hours for the Pokemon Soul Link stream. So as always, oh, for God's sakes. / raid, There we go. As always, take care of yourselves. Remember that you are loved, you are valued, and that you matter. Look after one another, and we'll all get through this together. I hope to see you guys here for the Pokemon stream in a few hours, and if I don't see you before then, Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.